Welcome back, collectors, to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon, and today we are getting into Drakkar Intense. Alrighty, I guess the cat didn't want to be held. You can't hold it back. Now, we're getting straight into the year. 2022 is when this bad boy hit the block. 2022, type of fragrance this is. It's going to be a spicy, okay? Sweet, fresh, aromatic. It's like a cinnamon fougère. Cinnamon fougère, yes, yes, yes. When can you wear this? I would say it's fresh enough to be worn all the time. I think you can wear this for a job. I think you can wear this, you know, going to work. I think you can wear it to an interview, stuff like that. Around the colder months, it's still an aromatic, fresh fragrance, right? So it still lends itself to that. I do think that this would be a bit much in anything above 65. Anything above 65, I think you should just downshift into this. Downshift. These are similar. This is definitely a fresher, more brighter fragrance. This like rides the line of like cozy. It's not necessarily the most cozy, the most spicy fragrance, but it does have those respectable traits and qualities. Season, mild temperature, falls for sure. Like any fall, 60 and below. And I say below because it will push in the winter too. It's pretty strong. It is a very, very formidable fragrance. It's not gonna just disappear. Ages, I would say 18 to 40. I think this is a pretty adjustable fragrance for ages. It's fresh enough to be more youthful, but it's deep enough to be a little bit for an older group of people. For sure, absolutely. Presentation, I'm not sure. Okay, so here's the deal, right? I absolutely love like the vintage, it's an absolute vintage atomizer. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. You know, it's not necessarily something I would want to see on a more expensive fragrance, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Having said that, I don't know if I like the blacked out version or the bottle more. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. I thought that I would be more decisive on it, but I do like the shape of it. All right, I like this one more. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with this one more. But yeah, it's nothing to write home. It's the same exact cap as the Noir, so there's no change there. I do like the color. I will say that. This color is very representative of the juice, right? As far as like how it smells. Like this smells the way it looks. It doesn't necessarily, it looks like dyed water, right? When you look at Grand Soir, Francis Kurkdjian's ambery fragrance, it doesn't necessarily look like that. It's got like a more ambery look. This looks like Kool-Aid that melted. So having said that, again, I like the presentation for the most part. I like the fact that you can see the juice because I like the color of the juice. Notes, you have in the top notes, wormwood, coriander, a singer in this, rosemary, and bergamot. Again, it's got that bright fougère aspect to it, but the coriander kind of just suppresses it. In the middle notes, you have lavender, clary sage, juniper berries. In the base, you have lavender, patchouli, suede, and moss. How do you differentiate between lavender in the mid and lavender in the base? It's a good question. I'm not sure, but it's there and it definitely has that lavender note. The key elements in this to me are going to be the coriander, bergamot, juniper berries, and lavender. Big BE, now listen, this fragrance is a performer. I sprayed this probably 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then when I got off work, it was strong enough so that two individuals that were about 5 feet away were like, hey, you smell really good. So I did spray a lot though. You know, it's not necessarily, it's a weird fragrance because like, you know, there are fragrances that don't last long that you have to reapply. And then there are fragrances that like, if you spray more on the front end, it'll last longer, right? Whereas like my Prada fragrance, you can spray this 40 times. Around that 5-hour mark, it's gone. This, if you spray 40 times, you'll smell the next day. Does that make sense? It's kind of weird like that. But I would have to say, as far as Big BE, it's definitely a fragrance that lends itself to be something that is of quality because it does last a good amount of time. Yeah, a good amount of time. Sillage is definitely something that's one of the stronger aspects of it. Again, it does leave a nice scent trail. I sprayed this in my office and I could smell it like kind of lingering around for a long time. So it lends itself to have a good sillage. Definitely more than what I expected. And I'll say this, right, to round this out, it's way more performant than this. Now, this is a toilette, right? So you can't really hold that against it. But I was surprised to know that a toilette, and I could be mistaken on this, but a toilette is, I think, 2 to 4 hours. And then a parfum is, no, a toilette is 1 to 3 hours and a parfum is 3 to 5 hours, right? So there's some crossover between these two. Long story short, this is a fragrance that has good BBE and good sillage, right? Good sillage. So yeah, very impressed with this. I think I paid like 30, 40 bucks for this. I got it on sale. You should be able to find this on sale, especially coming to holiday season. Check out a video for holiday I got coming out. This will be on it. But other than that, yeah, I really, really like this fragrance. It's good, lasts long, smells fresh. It's like I said, it's a Christmas tree with spices in it. It's got the Christmas aspect from the greens in it, but it also has that fresh cinnamon. There's no cinnamon listed, but the coriander, in my opinion, is kind of cinnamony. So it's got that aspect going for it, and it's still fresh. So yeah, it's very surprising. You can get away with a lot with this and get compliments with it too. So it's a worthy upgrade from the original Drakkar Noir. Very worthy upgrade. All right, so that's it. That's the review. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried Drakkar Intense? Do you think that this is a worthy upgrade? Or do you think that this is just a cinnamon version of the, Noir? I'm curious to know what you think. I do have a full review on Drakkar Noir. Go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you think. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.